I'm Jenny Jordan.
And I'm Lewis Janes. Today is Thursday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day.
Offering our prayer this morning is Ainsley Stonecipher.
There's this saying that I've heard often throughout my life. God put you here and now for a reason. These words bring me comfort when I'm feeling down, when something didn't go my way, when I miss my friends back home, or when I'm suffering in any way, shape, or form. However, these words never seem to come up when I'm filled with joy. I realized this one night when I was with some friends, standing around a little fire late at night, making s'mores and telling stories. This is it, I thought. I'm here for a reason. Lord, remind us to keep you in our lives through the ups and downs. Lead us on your path every day and help us to remember your divine plan. Amen. Mary, seat of wisdom.
Thanks, Ainsley.
Jenny, our We Out crew has done a great job covering our senior team leaders this year, and this week they got a chance to catch up with the robotics team.
That's right, Lewis. Let's go to Brooke, Kathleen, and Caroline with our War Eagles of the Week.
This week's War Eagle of the Week features a robotics team. One of them is going to school in Spain, one of them built rockets in his garage, one of them chipped his tooth in the Christmas Carol, and one of them plays sports. This week's War Eagle of the Week are Justin, Cyrus, Barry, and Danny.
Thanks, Brooke.
So, Justin, what is the coolest project you've worked on this year?
So the past couple years, we've been building our t-shirt can. You can see back there. It's gone through a couple malfunctions, but it's been working pretty well at the football games and the pep rallies.
Cyrus, what's the hardest part about being on robotics?
The hardest part is probably the entire build season as a whole. So when we get the challenge at the beginning of the season, we have the 6 weeks to build it, and it's a just massive grind from the very beginning all the way to the end. You're working non-stop to design and build it as fast as possible.
Barry, what has been your favorite memory this year?
I'd say a really cool memory for me was when our team won the Judges Award at the Columbus tournament, just because of all the cool things we've done and with other men's programs, and it's just really cool to be recognized for kind of going outside the box.
Danny, when's your next competition?
Next competition's March 2nd and 3rd at Riverside Military Academy.
Hey,
come out to sport!
Thanks, Weal. Congrats to the robotics team for all they have accomplished this year.
Next, let's go to the outdoors with Brendan Bleekrode for a Valentine's Day edition of Nature Time.
What's up, guys? Timmy's brother Brandon here for a Valentine's Day Nature Time. Love is in the air, and grr, I do not like it. I sure am thirsty. And this looks finger-licking good. Psst. Have you seen Cupid? I'm hiding from him.
Brandon, what are you doing?
Just showing my signs. Look at that cloud, it looks like a heart. Oh, refilming? Dude, Valentine's Day is gonna be a full send. Believe it!
Thanks, Brendan.
To continue that Valentine's spirit, we have a special This Day in History with Dominic.
Americans spend an average of $2 billion on candy alone each Valentine's Day. Late night flower sales skyrocket each Valentine's Day. 50% of Americans celebrate Valentine's Day. The other 50% are all home alone. Making Valentine's Day cards started in the early 1700s. No, it didn't start in kindergarten.
Wow, thanks, Dom.
Now let's hear from Brittany and Margaret with an update on our winter and spring sports.
Good morning, Maris. Welcome to the Sports Report. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Margaret. Although the weather still tells us that it's winter, the spring sports teams are already starting up. The boys lacrosse team beat Chambly on Tuesday 19-0. The girls team fought hard against Kennesaw Mountain last night and will be back in action after spring break against St. Pius.
Shout out to the swim and dive team who finished a successful season this past weekend. The boys and girls swim teams made an excellent showing. Shout out to Lauren Henderson for placing second in the division for diving.
The boys and girls basketball teams played in the region championship over the weekend. They fought hard in both games and had tough losses, but remained second in each of their leagues.
Both teams play tomorrow night at the Church for All School Masses, the stage for the pep rallies, the home of the War Eagles Centennial Center. The games are at 6 and 7:30. As for the wrestlers, they are currently in Macon for the state duels, which will last all weekend.
Shout out to Dean Colton for winning his first duel and advancing to the quarterfinals.
The boys soccer team beat Chambly 4-0 and Dunwoody 3-2 last week, starting their season off with a 2-1 record.
The girls soccer team also beat Chambly, winning 3-0, but had a tough loss to Dunwoody 1-0. Both teams traveled to GAC later today to take on the Spartans. The games are at 4:30 and 6:30. That's it for today. For Sports Report, I'm Margaret.
And I'm Brittany. Make sure to always tune in to Sports Report for some new jokes. We're here every other week.
Thanks, guys. Sounds like our winter sports teams are making a great push for the playoffs and our spring sports teams are starting off hot.
On a much different note, let's head over to Ezra Gardner, who had the chance to sit down with Dr. Harmon Christian to discuss acceptance and love in our community, a theme fitting for Valentine's Day.
Well, hello. My full name is Dr. Kathy Harmon Christian. I teach theology, and I teach all 9th graders and 2 terms of Hebrew scriptures and 1 term of Christian scriptures. I've been in the community probably about 7 years. First I was a long-term sub, and then my child came here in 9th grade, and then I've been full-time teaching here since last year. I do a lot of social justice. I'm involved in the new Jim Crow. I'm involved in immigration and refugee, and gosh, a whole bunch of other things too. So I just raised Niles the way I would raise any child, and it was around about their 9th grade year. One day we were sitting in the garage and I was in the car, and Niles just came out with it. And I remember Niles said to me, well, I didn't think you'd accept me because you're Christian. And I just remember thinking that that was such a tragedy. I just don't believe that Christ would ever reject somebody who is LGBT. And I was so sad that my child would even think that I might reject them. I've seen the best of times and the worst of times. I've seen people who, even though they don't understand, respond with love. And I've seen people be fundamentally cruel. To me, the hardest part is when people make judgments and they are mean and hurtful when they don't even know my child, or they haven't even talked to me. I find that the most difficult. Oh wow. In every way. I've become a better person, I think. I feel like I'm less judgmental now. I've learned what love is and what unconditional love is in a way, because I love my child no matter what. I want others to reflect on the way in which they may be consciously or unconsciously hurting other people, and to resist that, and to see diversity as a gift. The last thing I guess I would say is, if you come across somebody you don't understand, or if you come across somebody that somebody has judged harshly, take a step back and ask yourself, how has God shown up for that person? Go and be awesome. Go and love, literally. Love God, love your neighbor.
Wow, thanks Ezra for such a great story on Valentine's Day. You can really tell that love is in the air.
Another thing that I love on Valentine's Day is listening to some great love songs.
Well, lucky for you, Lewis, we have Brittany back for Bop or Not. Take it away, Britt.
What's up, guys? Brittany here. Today, I'm doing a feature called Bop or Not. I'm gonna ask some of you guys if you think this song is a bop or not. Let's get started.
Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Bop. The one that has Andrea Bocelli in it is a bop. Not a bop. Bop. No, not a bop.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
I
know what leaded you, but I never showed. But I wanna stay with you until we're grown old.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
No.
James Arthur. What song is that? Not a bop.
Don't worry.
Not a bop then.
People fall in love in mysterious ways.
Absolutely not.
No.
No, not that one. Not that one.
No bop. Wait, guys, these are not good songs.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be.
That's a bop.
Yes.
That's a bop.
Yes.
Not a bop.
Bop. Big bop.
Dude,
Bop.
huge
That's
bop.
a big bop.
Only country song I've ever liked.
That's not a bop. Other countries.
Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me.
I've never heard this song.
Don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is, so not a bop.
We started off as close friends. Somehow you turned into my girlfriend. We used to tell each other everything.
That's a bop.
That's a bop.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, it's a bop.
Oh, it's not his best. Not Lil Baby's best work, but still bop.
Until next time, Maris, I'm Brittany Jones. This was Bop or Not.
Thanks, Britt.
Birthday blessings today go out to Claire Bleakroad, Kathleen Maley, and Charleston Watson.
That's all we have for today. From all of us here at MBC, we wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day.
As Trent Shelton once said, your flaws are perfect for the heart that's meant to love you. See you next term, Marist.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke